Hello everyone and welcome back to Roulette Raceway 2. Welcome to the beginning of week 2 of Raceway 2 actually, and the last round 2 match is about to begin between Pigiero and Meme Junkie. Two very experienced veterans, both from the PC bracket, and they will no doubt be contenders for the World Championship as well. I think they are both in the second seed. But I just wanted to mention that they may not be top seeds, but they are top players for sure. 30 seconds until the first spin of the day, which is going to be Hokkaido, chosen by RNG. And as always in Raceway, players got to ban 2 maps each out of 18. And they were from Pigiero's side, Scale and Mumbai, and Meme Junkie banned 2 of the shortest maps, New York and Dubai, which left us with the possibility of Dartmoor, but that didn't happen. Instead, we got Hokkaido for the second or third time this tournament. Actually, the fourth, fifth. Hokkaido is always picked for some reason by RNG, but it was the case in the last tournament as well. Anyway, first spin of the day, Eric Solders shotgun as Amos Dexter, Yuki Yamazaki, Fiberwire in suit. Maybe even a surprisingly quick and easy Yuki isolation or Yuki kill, but we just take whatever it gets thrown at us admins, and the combination of Suit and Dexter will be at least somewhat tricky, if not hard. Then it could throw some players off. PG already in. Let's give him some more game sound, not much more though. He's the first one to start. As the restaurant, Meme Junkie just a couple of seconds behind. With the briefcase, Pigiero is waiting for Dexter more likely. And he's going to skip Yuki and go for this guy's first, and most likely isolate Yuki in the sauna, but if he still has a seeker, then he can still make the shot in about a minute. Here's PG with the Dexter disguise grab, and Meme Junkie is going to isolate Yuki on the gondola, ending with the Fiberwire kill. Almost certainly that is going to be the first kill down. Now you guys can hear game audio as well after a Pigiero restart, but more like replan, because he was not sure if he was missing the covert or just placed it in a different position, but now he has had the more storage, which is closest to the wallbang spot. And Meme, after waiting for the Yuki head turn, gets her down as the first kill of this match. Now it's weird and funny, but you actually have to stay in suit, which is arguably the worst disguise in Hokkaido. Much worse than the bodyguard at least, but you can't get past that hospital director otherwise. So Meme is going to infiltrate the morgue in the suit. But first, he will change that to a Dexter disguise, emetic detonator in hand, in the briefcase, all legal action. Is bumping Dexter for good measure, so that he just leisurely walks to the nearest bathroom. Saves some time, which of course can add up in roulette. So PG with a disguise is going to wait for Yuki. He should do it here if so, but no, he will go for the Solders kill instead, and that should be done through, yeah, through the spy area. But Meme has a good minute advantage, and well, he's one wallbang kill away. So I don't really think that he has anything to worry about. PG can also expect that he's behind. He can't rush too much, but can't really speed this one up all too much, and PG is making or turning up the sauna for a kill in about 3 minutes. That was a close call for Pigiero, but doesn't rip to the evidence guard. And he is also infiltrating the morgue now. in the right disguise. We can see the agency pickup in blue. So he's going to get silenced. In a way, likely how who would silence shotgun in a moment. Pidgey shoots the evidence, goes for the wallbang spot. So there's not down, so there's still not down. Now he's. But as it's a silence shotty, it's not the worst thing now. Worst thing in the world.
I'm not sure what to feel about this one. Well, that's for another time.
Meme
Yamazaki awaits.
Jenks, this bodyguard, the head almost fell in the way of the shotgun, and that is an awfully big, well, not crosshair, but a circle where the pellets can spread. And that is Meme running out of bullets already. He really has picked the worst shotgun for this. And he actually has to restart. There is a shotgun on the map, but at this point he might as well restart. Wow, he picked. Yeah, I always use the NRAM. I'm not gonna say not picking the NRAM is a mistake. I just know that it has more bullets and a smaller circle. And wow, this was really Meme's spin until he missed the Soder's wallbang, which is actually fine in all other firearms, but with shotgun you really have to think about which one to choose, and he picked the wrong one, which means Pigiero is all but finishing, but of course still a live UK isolation remaining. He turned up the heat a long time ago, which means there will be a window where she's not sit down yet, but facing away from 47. That is the window which he will need to find right now. Preferably where the door is closed. Maybe don't get... Oh boy. So at least that's heard by Yuki, and you're not just passing in your suit, but that is still a really close call by Pigiero. Wanted to be as safe as possible with this fiber wire kill, and in the end he gets it done. Now he spent a lot of time in the sauna, which means a guard might come investigate, and I'm not even sure if I found some movement in the spa area, but I think Pigiero gets to the finish and gets out and takes the first 2 points of this match. Of course his post done first, but 5-star screen is what is the moment when I call it GG. So that is the first one. Pigiero won the last map, so Meme Junkie gets to pick the next one, as is tradition here in Raceway, well, and the rule of course. So it cannot be Hokkaido as we played there, it cannot be Meme's 2 bands, New York and Dubai, and it cannot be Scale and Mumbai, which are banned by Pigiero. We are going to Santa Fortuna first. 11 past the hour. So that is the season 2 mission called Three-Headed Serpent with 3 targets, which you are going to see very shortly. Seems all fair to me. 3 more minutes. Welcome everyone. Mikuler, Spunk, Luis, Rocky. So round 2 match, which were supposed to end Sunday, but you can relax on that a bit. They are, or Meme at least, is sacrificing a lot by playing this late. So if this is when they could play, then so be it. The winner is through to the quarterfinals, and we'll play Chris X3 there, who... not sure what's the word, but in a memorable match, defeated Yanini 6-4 and completed a reverse sweep. Yanni was 2 maps up, and Chris won all 3 of them afterwards, including a Haven, which was one of my favorite roulette maps ever. 5 seconds apart, both first tries, both entirely different approaches. Ending in an almost certain photo finish territory. So they are going to face that Chris if they win this one, but let's update the scores because we have a long way to go here still. Pigiero has the 2-point lead now. It is first to 6 as always. There is a small chance that the winner may end up on 7 points, but that includes an odd amount of ties. But this isn't looking like a match where ties will happen. And we got a minute until that Santa Fortuna spin. Car alarm is amazing to hear, so I just turn it down just a bit. And Pigiero's practicing what not to do. Not entirely sure if this is a Red Fox strat, but he was the first one in Team Roulette who just ran past this checkpoint, and even though he caught trespassing, he made a gun flash towards some personal guard of Andrea's, which nullified the whole experience and made his way to the cartel compound with green guns, of course. So is it going to be anything new, anything well known? That I think that remains to be seen, but the quick players like Red Fox, like Pigiero, can definitely try these out more in the future. 10 more seconds and we shall see how quick one this will be. Probably not if I remember the loadout correctly. It is loud explosive weapon as Gardener for Rico, Screwdriver in your suit as for Andrea Martinez, and Jorge Franco with injected poison as the tattoo artist. Jorge live in the Kuka field should be the star of this spin. Also forces a suit start. And if there's a Screwdriver on the way to Andrea, then it's a quick first kill, but I'm not 100% sure. Where do I get a Screwdriver from? I would definitely have to hit maps this one. Now I can't hear anything from PG. I think that should be about it. Maybe a bit more. Because I know that these rooms where Pigiero got the crowbar from, you get a crowbar, and there's also this door. But where is a Screwdriver? There is a no, that's the second crowbar. Is he going for the car bomb in the cartel armory? I would be surprised if there's a Screwdriver there, but it's just my assumption that he's caring about the Screwdriver that much, which he picked up already, so I'm just managed to not pay attention and was messing with the sounds in the meantime. Pidgey got the Screwdriver, but makes the first kill a very quick one, but it is the Jorge kill, which will be really fascinating to see. Well, not 2-2, but yeah, Pigiero got the first map. It is Hokkaido, so not really going to take forever.
That is Andrea Martinez, the Delgado cartel PR officer and public.
And alright, so let's go with PG for a bit. And I noticed on his screen that he was of course late for the Andrea peekaboo, so he made her sick. Wow, this is also a flashy strategy, shooting the evidence with the Krugermeyer with the suboptimal crosshair. But he gets his first try and probably saves the run in the process. So now PG gets to isolate Andrea in this bathroom. There's a bin in here, there's a window in here. pick your poison to hide Andrea, or just don't. No, I think it's better to hide just in case. Meme is considering the same things. Got some items, got the screwdriver, and he just went up for the briefcase again, which is going to be needed later on, although there's no large items needed for this spin. It's still good to have the briefcase. And he went for the Andrea Peekaboo, went back for the screwdriver and items, and now he can get the kill. And now the thing he needs to look out for, which he of course fully knows, is that this throw to the head, if not done to the back of the head, it can be heard by the assistant. But that wasn't the case this time. And Meme shoots the evidence. Yeah, surveillance system has been disabled.
That is P power.
So they are
Celebrity
fair and square, and
reality.
it's just Pidgey's 40-second advantage shows that he's already at the bar, getting P power. The coin trail. Nicely learned from some random person. Big fan of the coins, so that's a thing with the slots at least.
What was that noise?
Oh, and Meme is getting rid of the briefcase now. In Roulette, you don't really want to leave briefcases unattended, because that may be seen by a guard who brings it to a weapon crate, and who knows what he might find along the way. There's another coin trail. Of course, they are not watching each other, but could even seem that way. And Peach is using even more coins to open this door to the back of the bar and the basement. Not getting caught by the barman. Not sure if he's an enforcer for this location. He should be at least. So now PG has to clear out this room of 2 elite guard, and with the 2 crowbars that is done without the darts. Yeah, sadly, especially in Dubai, it's also a problem. And it's one where you face the consequences quite quickly. So, as the tattoo artist, you are allowed in mention grounds, and just not below it. But he's definitely looking for a way to get by. He doesn't have a key card yet, which is restricting his access, and Meme is going the different way through the construction area, shooting this, well, not the log, but shooting that little pole to make the log swim to this location so that Meme can pass by.
An underground cave.
And there's an awful lot of NPCs in this room. Not sure where exactly Pigiero wants to go. That Calmer nullifies the enforcement status, but in a hostile area you can't rely on that, so he needs another Calmer shot. So two darts to get by 2 people. It better be worth it, but he is going to near the hippo enclosure. And Rico is the remote kill at least. Picking up the second car bomb, making the first trip obsolete.
I'm just going to look for a better signal. I need to check something. Oh.
And this is as synchronized as it can get. Both players will have to now clear out this area with the guard and the Hippo Whisperer, throw the meaty bone in the water to make Miho happy, and that in return makes Rico happy for an isolation a couple minutes down the line. No need to fetch Rico himself, not even as the Hippo Whisperer. So now the way would probably be to try to catch Jorge in the shed or near the shed with some seekers and immediately turn around and isolate Rico and then get a gardener and go to an exit. Pigiero is 7 minutes in, but I think Jorge is still closing in on the shed, so he's on good timing, which means Meme has an even better chance to catch him. Or in that case, he was walking. I thought he was walking towards the shed, but he was looking towards the shed in the production room, so he was late, and Pidgey is going to poke him in the quote-unquote wrong, the riskier toilets. If he can do that, he's going to be followed by both of these guards. I can only see one, but the other one should come, and there he is. At least both are getting the same warhead placement, at least close by, but I need to check Meme's map more. So it's the big question, can Pigiero distract both guards at the same time? Because he threw an item for one, but by the time he threw it for the second one, he had to... The first one turned the race, so it's not looking good for Pidgey. Meme's just getting all the thrown distractions for potentially a seeker shot, but we just also want to have a melee item to stop him. Target lockdown for Pidgey though. Yep, that is not good, although... Yeah, he's just going to give this one up for now. I guess his plan B is to try again later after the Jorge kill, and Meme gets the same kill down, which is going to put him in a huge advantage. I think 1 coin is what he needed because the 2 guards were in a good position, so 1 coin could turn both of them away. Meme is already looking for a safer disguise, although you are allowed in the mansion grounds as tattoo artist. So Pidgey's B plan is going to be, or plan B, is going to be to get the gardener disguise and the Rico kill, and when things calm down, get back to Jorge. For the... what's this? And it's going to be matchups probably for the upcoming matches. Just this one today, and after that the 3 remaining quarterfinals starting tomorrow. Oh, Pidgey gets suspicious by this guard, or this gardener to be exact. Because of course they are doing such a good job that they even know the famous tattoo artist from the other side of the world. But I also have some questions about Meme's map at the moment, because Rico has been sitting in his chair, but was it before or after the hippo confrontation? I think before, because it has been just 3.5 minutes since that, so now Rico should definitely be coming down here. Or was it Rico just zooming down here, checking him out and going back up immediately? That seems a bit unlikely to me.
Mr. Rodriguez, what can we do? I was supposed to have a quick meeting with Señorita
Just waiting for Rico now. And then one more disguise to get. Try not to reap to the gardener. But he's going to take it extra safe, most likely.
Everyone is still waiting for the shaman to come and perform the ritual.
This is really tense waiting for Meme Junkie, although... I mean, even if it's your first try, if you are 11 minutes in, you are not comfortable. I think you would only really be comfortable with a 6-7 minute run. And then you know that you are really winning this one. At 11.5 minutes, he must also be getting nervous. But this one is in the bag, he just doesn't know it yet. Oh, slight issue is that I see 2 detonators, but I see no bombs in his hand. So where did he leave them? Military detonator and micro remote explosive, where are they? Or did he already place them there? This would be strange to me a little, but I didn't see it, to be honest. Yeah, I think he threw both of them as distractions. He used one to KO the guard near the cocoa fields, so he only has to go here, and one is enough for him. Both are loud, both will do the same job, and he's going to be detonating at the exit anyway. But that's quite unlucky that he had 2 explosives and lost both of them along the way. Wonder where the micro explosive would be, because I think he should have used the coins for the cocoa field guards. Doesn't really matter, as he is running to an exit, and while he's running to an exit he just has to get one gardener disguise, presumably the same one which PG went for. He has keys. He didn't spend enough time on the intel screen to know which keys are they. But he definitely said okay to that because he saw the sports car key. So now it's just the gardener, grab and exit. Which could have been a 12-minute run. Turns out to be a 14-minute run. And he had one more puzzle for the end of this run, which one to detonate, the micro explosive or the military detonator, because one is armed somewhere in the map and the other one is next to Rico, but he detonated the right one, and that is 2 points to Meme now. Once we get to the 5-star screen. And it is 2-2. Meme Junkie won, so it's Pigiero's pick. And he has an immediate choice of Dartmoor at 32 past. The shortest map in the trilogy is going to be played now. And that's a spin. What did I tell them? 32. Okay, 3 more minutes. Well, yeah, not much to say about this spin. About the map, I can say that, of course, it's a short map, so it has been picked, or it has been spun at the beginnings of matches in 2 occasions, if I see correctly. 420 beat Fopper in Dartmoor and Red Fox beat Giannini. Funny thing is that both Fopper and Giannini turned the match around after losing Dartmoor. So may not be a good omen to win Dartmoor, but this is what Pigiero needs. And this is what I need to do the change of the overlay. Well, if that's any consolation, Matty, there's no possible way we are going to be stuck in Dartmoor for so long. After this, someone will pick a map really shortly. This is first to 6, and the other twist is that if you lose a map, you get to pick the next one. So that's why it would be a bit short to stop at 4. And I didn't tell about the third occasion of Dartmoor in this tournament. Rocky Horse picked and won Dartmoor against Cobalt in round 1. So we have one instance of someone picking it, and that worked out for him, but will it work out for Pigiero? We'll see in not long after 90 seconds. Yeah, so Meme lost the micro explosive earlier in the run, but luckily for him he got the military detonator, but of course he lost that one as well to the mansion guard we saw. If there is a tie on the first map, unlikely but possible, then they respin. They both get 1 point, and another RNG short map is spun. So we just want to get things underway by any means necessary. So just keep playing short maps until someone wins. And the other one can pick, because that's what we're here for, someone picking after losing and trying to turn things around. But of course the picking shorter maps have their own inherent risk or extra pressure.
You need a pair, and you gain access, no questions asked.
At the same time, I'm not sure if Pidge is caring too much about winning his own map pick. He just wants to win to get closer to 6 points. He is the favorite on this map. Memes. Although Meme does have a document on Dartmoor, quite famous one, but Pidgey is maybe just be the mechanically quicker on this map at least, and they are going to be tackling Explosion Accident as bodyguard. So you probably pick an inside disguise, inside manner disguise, like the PI. Isolate her as quickly as you can. Going to be the case file from the safe, not the tokens. A Dartmoor drop along the way, and probably a finish in about 90 to 100 seconds, 120 seconds. Pidgey missing the throw could be crucial if this is heard, but this isn't. Is it seen though? It is seen though, so it's a Pidgey restart. Meme is in the lead, double corners to take care of everyone. Alexa will see that body, crime noticed, and that's another restart for Meme as well. Well, yes, Dartmoor is a quick one, so that's why people will rush a bit along the way. Another crime noticed after the last KO. Not looking good for Pidgey. Now it's Meme's second try, and he's in the lead by 15 seconds. That is the big question, Matty. Bigger than we thought originally.
I'm sure there's more to find in Zachary's room. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Oh, that was early Meme Junkie. That is going to be red because the guard didn't finish his camera animation. Pigiero just keep restarting. Double restarts after 2 minutes. 2 minutes is how long this run takes. And they are both starting it at the moment.
Mystery 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. You've likely not exhausted the room for clues.
Pigiero doesn't even have a agency pickup his 5C correctly. Meme is using it to full advantage. And using 4 sedative darts from 2 corner guns to KO everyone on this floor. But Meme is missing once again. Missing 1 shot, so that is going to be 2 KO'd bodies. Yeah, PG slowing down just a bit to isolate Alexa first. Get the bodyguard disguise, run up for a propane.
What was that noise?
But I think someone found the body there or heard something and came up, because that was the body found for sure by Meme. And now you are definitely doubting yourself this long into the spin. How has your opponent not finished Dartmoor yet? PG can't get the KO on the guard.
So now that's there then.
Who is just going to stand here, but not much longer. There was a prompt for a tiny bit. Now he gets it. Is it safe? I'm not 100% sure, but I think he should be able to drag him to that box. But it is still Meme's double corner isolation, the quicker, and he has the micro taser, means he can just detonate an exit, but I guess he will right now. If in this run he didn't miss a corner shot, then all the bodies there are accidental. 4 corners and the propane. Means Meme has everything he needs after 70 seconds and gets to the exit, but it was a much longer adventure than that. Good in-game time, but a sweaty Dartmoor win by Meme Junkie. So, match point Meme. And he cannot pick Dartmoor anymore.
Mission complete.
Peach is just getting held back even longer. 3-minute run. He slowed down, but just a bit too late. If this was his first try, he could have beaten Meme Junkie. In otherwise really, they're not tough, but they made it look tough in Dartmoor. And now it's Pigiero's last pick of this match. Unless we get some ties, then I guess the right can fall back on him. Sorry, Meme, scared him with the wrong score. Meme is leading by 2. And PG is thinking about his last map choice. And they're going to Paris in about 3 minutes. Not the final test, but Paris. 41 past the hour. I wish I could penalize him, Punk, but he penalized himself with that. And after that he never looked back. He's won 2 in a row now, and he's won Paris in a way from taking this match. And it is a good question if PG likes short maps, or PG thinks that Meme thrives in the longest maps, which I would definitely think is the case. Big fan of Santa Fortuna and Mumbai and Haven, and at that point I would say that all of the big five. So PG might want to counter that with the shortest maps. And he had success against Meme in New York in RR 5 or 6. And I think these are just the little things which add up in him choosing shorter maps. Might not always choose the shortest maps. He and Fusk played double Mumbai at the end of RR6. But he's also really tactical with his choices. So if he feels that Paris is the move, then we are going to Paris in just about a minute. See if I can quickly find a history between these two players. They played once at least. And that was an RR5 losers round 5 match, which Meme won after losing New York, winning Whistleton Creek and the scale decider. And that was actually their only match, but feels like they have a longer rivalry going on. Both of them are great players with lots of RR top 10 finishes, lots of wins, good win rate. So they might even meet late stages of the World Championship. This is where they mate in round 2 and only one can advance in this single elimination tournament. PG is just practicing the isolation one more time. He's back to the menu and waiting the spin. Meme is already there and looking for this potentially decisive spin from Paris. Viktor Novikov, explosive weapon as chef. Dalia Margolis, loud pistol in your suit. Keeping up with the loud kills, we had loud explosive Rico, we had loud accident explosion for Alexa, loud pistol now for Dalia. And this is probably an epic start clear as day. I think that although PG is now replanning to get... I mean, you probably don't want to get a loud pistol for this spin. Okay, I'm not quite sure about the upstairs cicadas. They might not have enough loud pistols, so I'll change my mind. Pigiero and Meme are doing or picking right by loading in with a loud pistol. Of course, downstairs you can get a lot of them. But if you're getting the Dalia kill up here, then it's just better to smuggle one in, and Meme is about 25 seconds behind, plus this loading time, but shouldn't be that long on PC. Worth noting, but not crucial right off the bat. That is good to know that you can drop the emetic device there for Dalia. It seems that he changed his mind because Pidgey's... Well, not that it matters at the moment, but Pidgey's had a blue box near where the Vampire Magician was, so that might have been just a part of the replan. But the Dalia bathroom is the best smuggle point. And on Pidgey's side, on Meme's side, I'm not even sure where the blue box is. I think it's a floor below. I know I mix up the hidden stashes in Paris because the apartments on the first floor and I guess the second floor bathroom, which is Dalia's, has some similar pictures, and I count the floors differently, or I check heat maps, and it might be classified as level 2, so It's not straightforward to me all the time, but Meme has the kill down and PG had the restart. But he always had the time to isolate Dahlia here. And that is a throw trade, thank you guys. This is a 47 speedrun community event. Roulette Raceway in preparation for the World Championship. And a round 2 match between Pigiero and Meme Junkie, who has the lead 4-2. Who has the lead in this spin as well, so if he wins this one, he takes the match. But we have seen restarts, we have seen clutch plays. Cicada guard is deaf, so there's no no gunshot heard on PG's side, which he also took note of. But an explosive weapon isolation for Victor, not too long to go in this spin, and neither went for ethic start, which means they have to isolate Victor in a different way. Victor is going downstairs now. Going to be just a bit of a challenge, and PG keeps his suit. Now that is risky. But both of them turn right around the same time, so PG has the detonator detonated immediately. Meme has already done it. No, he hasn't. Oh, that might be a deciding factor, although Meme doesn't have... PG doesn't have the disguise yet. And Meme is going for the breaching charge, which is, I guess, the agency pickup under the stairs. And it really won't be a hard isolation indeed, Matty.
What the hell was that?
So, despite PG being slower on almost everything in this spin, or of course because of the one restart, it could be really close. But there's Victor now, and Kurt is being delayed, and there's Victor for PG's side, going to use the dart gun here. And that is going to get, PG is getting rid of Kurt. Meme is isolating Victor. It is all about how much risks they want to take. I think if Victor is that close to the door, then it won't be a problem. Moment of truth. Meme is 10-15 seconds ahead. Still not want to detonate. PG is taking the short way around and overtaking Meme Junkie. Who's the first to press done? PG is the one first to press done by, oh my goodness, that was less than a second. The overtake around the helicopter did it. This is the closest ever finish I have ever seen. And of course, it's a short map, it is always going to be close finishes, but it is the first to post done. So it is 4-4. My goodness. Pigiero takes Paris by the tiniest margins. I wanna say ever in Roulette Rivals. But it is Meme who gets to pick now. So that is some advantage for Meme again, and is it going to be Mumbai? I think it is going to be Mumbai, but wow, it was the heli. It was the heli, and he knows that it was the heli, and we are going to Haven, not Mumbai. What a spin, what a finish, oh my goodness, and what a finish to this match, which is going to be one more map. I didn't even change from Dartmoor to Paris, apologize for that. You're still Pigiero's pick at least. Couldn't even clear the spin. But now we can go to Haven and potentially the last map of this tournament. I'll spin and send the details and then talk about it a bit more in details. 52 past is fine. So 3 more minutes and the change score. Thank you, Matt. So this, okay. Roulette Raceway community event, roulette with first to 6 and 30-minute timers, and both of them are on 4 points, 2 away. And the roulette scoring has always been, if you finish within the time frame, then you get 2 points. If neither you nor your opponent can finish in the time, then both of you get 1 point. So there is still the chance of neither of them finishing in 30 minutes. Both of them earn 1 point, and we go to 5-5 and the final decider, which would be one of the remaining short maps without time limit. But Haven is a Meme is a Haven connoisseur, and Pidge is also just a veteran who doesn't have horrible maps anymore. Pidge is showcasing some of the wall hacks of this map, which can be turned into your advantage. Not quite. That's also true. Not quite a strategy I've seen often, but there's a theoretical possibility that this might be the way to isolate Tyson after a body found. He goes all the way down here where the body was.
That is Tyson Williams, CEO of
And can
a reputed
get him isolated. But there's still the bodyguard in question. How about the maids? And just who else is around? I guess if you do get a spin like that, then Pigiero just remembers not to do this. But this could be close to the end of the strategy. I still want to see the bodyguard though.
targets remaining.
Yeah, also true, yeah. Just never know with Haven. 45 seconds, even less than that. The first one to finish this Haven spin wins the match. If neither finish, we go to one last short map. Yeah, everyone likes pizza. You can make it any way you want. But even the regular pizzas are just so great. Maybe they have talked about it. Have no right to enforce it, sadly. What they can do is advance to the third round by winning this Haven spin. Tyson Williams, Hatchet as waiter, Ludmila Vecharova, Screwdriver as Villa guard, Stephen Barley, Explosive Weapon as lifeguard. It's melee on Tyson, but KO kill. The Hatchet is the closest large melee to the Villa, or even closer to the restaurant, shall I say. Waiter is really close by. Explosive Weapon lifeguard, kind of a treat, because it's really not too difficult. Lifeguard is free to get, and you will almost certainly get a Villa guard for Ludmila along the way with the Screwdriver, so the Hatchet, there are these canoes or just tiny boats. My English not good enough for that, but there are some of them between the villa and the restaurant on these shores, and the Hatchet is in one of them. Different starts, no suit restriction, but it doesn't even matter in Haven, because you can always just get the swimsuit, and Mim is going to opt for the quickest Steven isolation, followed by perhaps a quick Ludmila isolation. You have the window to Seeker both of them like this. Although the Villa Guard being that far away, it might not be worth going all the way there, then to the Villa, then back to Ludmilla. He will do that regardless, because that's 2 chaos, which is in itself very powerful. After one restart, Pidgey is still opting for the Villa Staff strat. And is it really going to be this kind of Tyson isolation? I mean, high risk, high reward, I want to say. Because we are waiting for Tyson to see this body and he just doesn't. It is far from optimal, and I wonder if he's experimenting still, or he's confident in this one, or knows the odds will be in his favor. He's trying to get body seen by Tyson still. That might just be costing him time, and I don't want to say this is wasted 75 seconds. But it's not as much of a textbook isolation as Meme did, who is going to get his second target isolated with 2 KOs, first on the Villa Guard, then on Steven. Also gets the Life Guard this way. So why aren't you just KOing the Life Guard and taking his clothes there? Because there have been instances in the past when that body could be found in the chair and you could have been found dragging that body to the closet. And if Meme is like me and doesn't do something that ripped him once, then he is going to use the radio for the Life Guard and gets the first kill done. Next up is Ludmilla. Screwdriver is nearby already. Or in his hands, to be exact. And going to get the second kill very shortly. It's a big Meme Junkie lead. Not because of the in-game time, but it is the strength of this approach. 2 fairly easy kills after 3.5 minutes or so. So I'm not sure how PG will save this, because he decided not to restart at all after Tyson not seeing the body, which was the main point of his strategy. But he let it roll and is going to go for a different Tyson ISO. He's trying to make him sick here. It's not ideal at this point. Would rather wait until 4 minutes, 4:05. So while he waits, we can see Meme Junkie getting a waiter disguise. Which one will be his choice will be worth noting. I think there are 2 chefs in this room, but would be just my lack of Haven knowledge to really assume otherwise. I think it's Urban at the other chef. So it would be this room below them. Getting caught on camera, and there we go for Pigiero. If someone can check that back, this is why it's not 100% anymore, sadly, to get the Life Guard. He got compromised by the outside Villa Guards. Meme is eyeing for that hatchet. It's the closest to the Villa. It's in the one closest to the Villa. He's going to get the hatchet now. He has the briefcase. He can put the hatchet in there. So now all that's left is the Tyson isolation, and Meme Junkie is a big advocate for the server strat, so wouldn't be surprised to see him hop over this fence, get the emetic flower, and cause a server shutdown. Unless, of course, there are some timings which he knows better than I do and just opts not to do that. But no, he is getting this flower from the bushes, go down to where Pigiero started, and it's going to take 3-ish more minutes, but
That is Ludmila
there is no quick Tyson isolation.
confidence artist of Russian descent
The peekaboo also takes a couple minutes,
Careful with this one, 47.
and every other strat you have to wait for cycles as well. Yeah, it's probably surgically implanted in his brains to just check the server and turn it back up.
See what the hell that was.
And of course that's also what the employees have to do when they are not intoxicated by the emetic flower. That's 3 racks and 1 more rack, and Tyson will slowly walk down to the server. Let's hear some alarm music to smooth our brains with server administrator Tyson Williams en route. So I think what Meme is doing here, I'll be honest, I haven't learned his strat by heart, but he's going to get a non-trespass in disguise for the time being. Get Tyson down at the right position. And then change back into waiter to finish the job. There's no exit down here, so he will have to resurface and then just take the speedboat or the helicopter. Oh, it's the banana, which is why the crowbar was needed. Briefcase for the personal guard or whoever comes here, but I think at this point it's only the targets which are alive and then their designated guards. So that will take care of everyone but Tyson, and for Tyson there's this nice hatchet. It's almost time for that to put in his head. The higher the pressure, the slower the Tyson. So yeah, there is always a correlation between the two. And this is quite a high pressure decider map of the round. He's not throwing an item for Tyson or into Tyson. Oh, I suppose that stops the bodyguard, okay. Then it's probably for someone else. Well, there is no one else but Meme who could explain it just as well. And this should be a really good advertisement for the server lore. I will definitely check it out, and this is the one which makes Meme win the 5th and last map of this match. And takes the match 6-4. GG's, congratulations to Meme Junkie. Really nice match with one of the best Parises I've ever seen for sure. Was happy to be here casting it, and let's quickly update the brackets. Another seed falling, Meme Junkie advancing. And oopsie, I was actually wrong with the brackets. Let me show you guys. Because when I said that the winner faces Chris, that is true for this match, the upcoming quarterfinal between Meme Junkie and Speedster. The winner of this match will play Chris. And the other side is full as well. The 4 quarterfinalists are Chromex, Joe the Baby Gabber, Kekaneta, and Fopper. And that was a really back and forth match. I mean, some personal highlights are the Dartmoor back and forth and the Paris, basically photo finish, which came down to who typed done faster. But that was a really nice Haven showcase again. Converting people to server every round at a time. As for the upcoming matches, if I click at the right place, we have the 2 quarterfinals set up already, and the 3rd one will be scheduled by Speedster and Meme very shortly. We have these 4-6 final result, and the 2 quarterfinals upcoming are one tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central European Time, Kekaneta versus Fopper, and one at impossible o'clock, also known as 6:30 a.m., 30 minutes past midnight Eastern, and I guess 9:30 p.m. Pacific Time. Good luck to anyone who's getting that. Hopefully some American, but if not, there is 2 great quarterfinal matches, Kekaneta versus Fopper and Chromex versus Joe the Grabber. So yeah, that is it for today, and that is it from me as well. Second week of Raceway with the big matches are now underway, and hope to see you all for the next one. Thank you guys for watching. GG to Meme and Pigiero. See you!